What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video in my 4 Dummy series. Today, I'm going to be covering Sanhua, if it isn't obvious already. If you have any recommendations on who I should make a guide on next, feel free to comment down below. And without wasting any more time, let's begin. Sanhua is a 4-star sub-DPS slash support character. Being a character that you can get for free by logging into the game for 5 days makes her a pretty solid person to build. Let's start by talking about Sanhua's Resonance skill. After casting her Resonance skill, Sanhua slashes in front of her, dealing glacial damage and generating an ice crystal. Sanhua's ultimate is almost identical to her Resonance skill, except it does more glacial damage and generates a bigger ice crystal. Sanhua's intro skill does glacial damage and generates an ice crystal. Sanhua's outro skill buffs the next character's basic attack damage by 38%. Sanhua's Forte circuit may seem complicated at first glance, but it's actually pretty simple once you know what it does. When you hold basic attack, a tiny cursor will move back and forth on the Forte meter. Releasing basic attack when the cursor is over the blue section will deal glacial damage and detonate any ice crystals on field. Just as a recap, you can generate ice crystals by doing one of 3 things: using your Resonance skill, using your ultimate, or using your intro skill. Each ice crystal that detonates regenerates 15 concerto energy and deals even more glacial damage. Before we move on, I would like to emphasize that ice crystals do go away after a short period, so the time frame to generate and detonate all ice crystals is very small. Another small part of Sanhua's Forte circuit involves the blue section of her Forte meter. The blue section can expand with every stack of something called Clarity, with the max stacks being 2. To obtain 1 stack of Clarity, you can do one of 2 things: use Sanhua's Resonance skill, or basic attack 5 times. And using Sanhua's ultimate will automatically max your Clarity stacks. Now onto Sanhua's playstyle. Sanhua's playstyle centers around the detonating of her ice crystals. If you want to use Sanhua's kit to the fullest, the optimal rotation goes as follows: intro skill, Resonance skill, ultimate if you have it, basic attack 5 times, hold basic attack to detonate the ice crystals, then swap off. The full rotation of Sanhua takes advantage of her full kit, but in my opinion, I think that it takes way too long. A faster rotation could look something like this: intro skill, Resonance skill, ultimate if you have it, hold basic attack to detonate the ice crystal, then swap off. For echoes, Sanhua has 2 different sets that she can use. The more conventional of the 2 would be 5-piece Moonlit Clouds, which is the set that I currently have on her. If you want to use her more as a sub-DPS than a support, you can also use 5-piece Freezing Frost, right here. But regardless of which set you use, your 4-cost Echo should have a crit rate or crit damage main stat, your 2 3-cost Echoes should have glacial damage bonus, and your 2 1-cost Echoes should have attack percent. For Sanhua's weapon, the best would be the 5-star sword Emerald of Genesis. But if you don't have that, or you have it on someone else, the next best would be the 4-star sword Commando of Conviction. And if you don't have that, you can also go with the Sword of the Night. And if you're planning on playing Sanhua for the faster rotation, you can also go Overture for its skill. The last thing left to talk about is Sanhua's team comp. Sanhua is pretty flexible in terms of who she works well with, but I think she works especially well with Verena, because Verena can generate concerto energy for Sanhua to use her intro skill. But other than that, she works well with people who use their basic attack a lot, such as Jinsei, Havoc MC, or Encore. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Otherwise, have a fantastic rest of your day.